Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dimensions of Love. These are your tarot card reading, and we are doing it a little bit on the theme of December. So it's pick your gift. So the wrapping or the gift that you feel mostly drawn to. And that will be your message for closing out 2025. So the year of 2025, closing it up, wrapping it up. What is the message that you need to see and hear? And of course, it's for the highest, greatest good. So it is the message that you are able to receive, that you need to know right now. Sometimes the universe doesn't want to reveal everything, but other times some things are very obvious, yet we seem to resist them and kind of gaslighting ourselves and not wanting to see something clearly that is clearly showing for us. Our divine guides are just like giving us all the signs, and we're not looking there. We're not looking where we're supposed to look because of different reasons. Maybe we're distracted. Maybe we are bored in the moment. Maybe something is just in the way. So that's why I'm here as an energy reader to bring you these messages and to kind of help you to relax, because these are messages from the highest realm and also for the highest greatest good of your spiritual guide, your ancestors, your energy, or the energies connecting to you. So always take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and follow your intuition and your heart. As I say in my channel, everything that you really need to know is already there and within you. But I want to make it clear that I'm an energy reader, so I'm reading the energies that are happening. So it can be the energies of yourself, it can be the energies surrounding you that are in your field, it can be the energies from your ancestor that wants to give you the message, it can be energies from your higher self or higher realms that wants to connect with you. It can be other beings that you've been connecting to if you believe in reincarnation. So there's a lot of different type of energies that are happening and connecting to you. So you have to decipher and know what is your energy. And I believe if you're here, that you're already in some shape or form kind of familiar that there is more to it than just the visible or what the naked eye can see. So thank you for being here and liking, sharing, and subscribing these videos. I'm doing these tarot card readings only in the name of love, and I will never extend the message, make it more fill out the words, or whatever needs to come through comes through. So I'm not adding in anything. So if it's nothing, I'm going to stop. And I know I can feel your energy. You want more, you want to know more. But if spirit is saying, no, this is enough, this is the message that needs to come through and nothing more, I will not do as many other tarot card reader can do, that we fill out at some point just to make it more appealing to the viewers. I'm not doing this in this channel. This is Dimensions of Love, and I'm doing everything in the name of love. So sometimes I'm sorry if you feel like I want to know more and I'm stopping there, because that's how the divine has orchestrated this to be. So I'm not going to add in, I'm not going to make it less, I'm not going to bring this direction to the storyline of what I believe that it should be. I'm simply reading the energies of the moment that comes through. So this is a sharing, both of us. So I want you to be also open to receiving message, to be able to receive, and for us to connect, so that I can give you the most accurate message that you need to hear. And if you feel resistant to something, then you should look into it, why it is. It can be the energies connecting to you that are resisting that message, because the message is really to them, but it goes through you because you're the one being mostly receptive and your consciousness has elevated. This might sound a lot, but you'll get used to it going through higher dimension. If you're here the first time, thank you for being here. I'm using the Rider's Waite, the classical tarot cards, and I'll be adding other cards like angel messages. And I always say that you're the master in this reality. You are the master. The master is already inside of you. So I will be using the master cards to see which master you're connected with at the end of this 2025, and then add to the energies surrounding what you need to hear and know. So I just want you to take a little moment to center yourself. Take a deep breath and just close your eyes and set the attention that whatever it is that you're watching right now in this moment, that you will receive for the highest, greatest good for everyone involved, the accurate message that needs to come through right here and now, beyond time and space. And I can already feel all of your energies relaxed. Thank you. I actually enjoy that. So we have a group of 1, 2, and 3 that you picked from, and this will be group number 1's message. So, divine, higher guidance, dimensions. What does the viewers from group number 1, what are they wrapping up, receiving? What is their gift to receive? Closing out 2025, entering 2026. The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Oh my goodness. Now, the Holy Spirit, your higher self, is connecting with you. That is your master energy here, group number 1. You are divinely protected, divinely guided from the Most High, from the Holy Spirit within us all as one. That is your master energy. This is a wonderful, wonderful energy to begin with. Some of you will get some wings. You will start to fly in different directions and in different dimensions. So let's unpack the Holy Spirit energy. What does the viewers of the gift number 1 need to see and know right now? From a manipulated mind, you seem to conquer all of these energies surrounding you, and you're walking away as a winner. But I want you to notice these two figures in the background. They dropped their swords. They were not ready for the energy that you are bringing. So whatever it is, group number 1, that you're doing at the end of this year, the Holy Spirit energy says, yes, you have the power, you're successful, and these other energies that are within you, surrounding you, will not make it as far as you will. And it doesn't mean that we should, in a harsh way, win. Because what is really winning? So the Holy Spirit wants to remind you, let's unpack this. Let's unpack these cards here. 5 of Swords. What wants to come through with the 5 of Swords adding? Yeah, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Holy Spirit wants to remind you that even though you might be very clear in your mind, and you've had a manipulated mind, all of you in group number 1, but you've seemed to master many energies surrounding the mind and your thoughts, and understanding that some thoughts are not coming from you. It's from the energies that are connecting to you. And in this learning, you become very cold and cutting. You don't want to deal with anyone's unnecessary drama. And therefore, you can cut through really hard. And so, because you have the master energy of the Holy Spirit, you have to remember that everything is love. And so if we stand in the mind and we can win, and we know how to win, and we're sure of it, Just make sure to check that arrogant energy that are surrounded. That might not even be you, but since you have those energies surrounding you, it amplifies when you're in this space. And if you're in a higher frequency, it can come off very, very, very rough because you have a demanding and powerful energy here, group number one. But it's again, it's very blue. It's very, what is going on for blue? You have a lot of blue. Blue is calm, so you should be in the calm. You shouldn't be in the fighting mode, in the wanting to see the numbers. I'm not sure why it comes through that wanting to see the numbers. I don't know what numbers that are coming through, because group number one, you are in the midst of beginning something new. You are in the beginner journey. You are stepping into a different frequency, a different dimension that you've not been familiar with before, and you're stepping into it, and it's kind of a ground that you're not used to, but you are being very dismissive to these energies that are surrounding you. I feel like you have no patience, and it's like it's cutting through immediately if something is like bullshitting, and that's good sometimes. But in this case, spirit wants you to remember that you are love. Remember that you are love, and you have easy access to the mind and the powers, but you're stepping into a different dimension. So spirit is asking you to connect in a deeper level beyond the mind. But there's definitely clearing and there's joy because we have the color yellow. But again, just be cautious. Be cautious that you will not go too far. Okay? You need to control yourself. See, this is an energy of poverty. So maybe this energy of lack, it can be lack in your physical world, that you feel like this poverty or these difficulties. But again, remember, when we're stepping into a different dimension and we're clearing out, when we're clearing out, it can create a big mess. It can manifest itself as poverty. It can manifest itself as losing everything. Everything that you see in your reality is a manifestation of what is really happening within. So it feels like these energies are living outside society. And living outside of society can be good. It can be very refreshing, but it can also be difficult because if you're outside the society, you might not get the same help as if you're part of a society. And maybe this energy needs to work through that, needs to work through of understanding that you don't have to be either of them. You don't have to be outside of the society, nor do you have to be inside of it, because the energies of the 5D are dissolving everything that has to do with tribe. So we are dissolving that right now. So that's not necessary. What is necessary is with the Holy Spirit energy of your master energy is saying to you that all is one, all is love. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be on one side or the other because it's the same. It's the same. It's understanding that there are no sides. It's just one. And we're all changing all the time. That's how you also change from one side to another, depending on your day, your circumstances, and the energy that you're connecting with. And most of you, group number one, can already feel this. But these difficulties right now, it can be physical difficulties for you, it can be spiritual difficulties, and it can be financial difficulties. And again, with the 5 of Swords, you're definitely winning, but it is something that comes or stems from your mind saying that you don't deserve this, you lack this, and it keeps coming through in your reality. It's totally fine if it comes through your reality, group number one, because you're clearing things out. You're here with spirit. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is protecting you. You are in connection with your higher self. And a lot of disappointments are being released. That's how I feel. Because it feels very difficult here. It's cold. It's in the snow. They're hurt. There's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of gray clouds. You haven't had a lot of clarity, group number one, for sure. Let's continue with the cards, and you have Two of Water. So the Two of Water is, I'm not going to read the reverse card of this, I'm reading it upright. It is Two of Cups. So this card is saying that, you see how these both fishes that are swimming around in the water, connecting to one another. This is you, your mind, what you perceive yourself to be yourself, with your soul, in a perfect harmony of dance. Because you've danced in many different directions. And now you're more dancing in stillness. That's what comes through. For some of you, like even when you're still, you might feel like you're spinning. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. You're spinning. I don't know where you're spinning. Maybe you're doing something where you're spinning. I don't know. But for some of you, I feel like even when, if you're meditating, like when you're still, you're spinning, you're moving. And that's, again, when we're opening ourselves up to higher dimension, that is usually what happens. Okay, so we have two cards that fell out. 8 of Fire and 8 of Earth. Okay, we have double 8s of cards that fell out. Immediately what I see with you, pile number one, is that all of this is connected karmically. So the mind keeps coming back karmically, creating situation so that you can keep on. Now, for some of you, maybe you don't believe in reincarnation, but your card is saying reincarnation. Your mind, your ancestors' mind, is constantly coming back to the same thing so that you don't. I feel like many of you are very powerful, so the mind keeps holding you in one spot so that you do not break free from that. Because if you understand, and many of you I feel are already doing this because you're working through it. We have 8 of Earth. So it doesn't matter if you're in this lack. Whatever it is that you're doing in this lack, even if it's your physical reality where you have less, you're still working on something. You're working on something connecting you with the divine. Okay? So you need to continue. That's what I feel. I'm feeling like something is pushing me right now. Like you're being pushed forward to continue, even if you don't see the results now, because it's trusting yourself. It's like being cute, like this panda here, just being in peace and trusting that you are divinely guided, divinely protected, and that you have to have the confidence within you. Because this confidence, again, it stems from this energy, this bullying energy, this harsh energy that constantly keeps coming back for you, and you're clearing that out. So it is definitely a new beginning. Again, we're in a new beginning with the Fool's card. But there is a lot of clearing stemming from the mind. That's your main. And whatever it is that you're doing here, whatever it is that you're working on, just continue with that. Because Spirit is really having your back in this, and you are divinely guided. It's so beautiful. So I really want to end group number one with your angel card. So let's see from the angels connecting to your energy and your lineage, because I've seen ancestor here and I've seen the mind of what you perceive to believe is you. So let's see the message from your soul. God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence is balance and healing. Okay. So some of you, what is making you so freaking hard on yourself is that every time that you make some mistake or this is not spiritual enough. This is number one, your video just cut off. So something is cutting you off, and I feel like it's the harsh energy that you have yourself surrounded with. So I'm gonna see in the video when it cut off and what I was saying afterwards. That means that you're not supposed to know that part. So we will keep it like that. And again, I've said in these videos that I want the energies to be very potent and clear and to show themselves in the video. So what it is reflecting back to us is that group number one, all of you have something that will, Spirit doesn't want you to know something that will continue. That's enough. Because again, your message was from the mind. So I guess that when it's too much from the mind, if you get more information, it can amplify and then it can go in totally wrong direction. So I feel like the Holy Spirit wants you to be in silence and not overthink it and just keep it into as simple as possible. So I hope that message helps you. Group number 1. I am about to jump into group number 2. So group number 2, welcome, group number 2. What is your message? And we are going to start with the master energy. So the master energy is going to lay out the starting of the path, or that was interesting that I said starting of the path. What are you starting? At the end of 2025, what message do you need to hear and what do you need to know? So let's check out your message pile number 2. What is your master energy? Let's start with your master energy pile number 2. And just take a deep breath. Just breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Just relax and be receptive and be open to whatever needs to come through right now for the highest, greatest good, for the viewer connecting to dimensions of love. Everyone that's here passing by that has clicked on this video, what do they need to see and what do they need to know? Master energy. Master energy. Your master energy is Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Group number 2, you are in a place of love. And how wonderful that you are here in dimensions of love, because Lady Nada is asking you with this master energy to keep your heart open, for it is your guidance to whatever it is that you're going. Because I said in the beginning here, on the path that you're on the way. So you are on the path of ascension. That's what's coming through, the path of ascension. Group number 1 is in the path of ascension, opening a heart chakra. I just wanted to say the heart chakra. It's a lot of golden, and just like the image, it's flowery, it's golden energy. It's very beautiful, pile number 2. And so let's see, what is the message for pile number 2 that wants to come through for the ending of 2025? Okay, so you're sitting pretty, but you're not content emotionally with your situation. So something doesn't feel right for you emotionally. Again, we have the yellow color, which is joyful, but something doesn't feel right. Let's continue unpacking this message. What doesn't feel right? Okay, there's something hidden. So there's something hidden for you, pile number 2, and it's subconsciously. It feels like there is an energy that comes through of disappointment, something within you that doesn't feel emotionally fulfilling. Something is not emotionally fulfilling, and it stems from your subconscious. So something is happening in your subconscious. Something hidden is coming through. It really is coming through, and you're really connecting to the moon. So you're connecting to the feminine energy right now. And I just feel there's this, I don't know if it's sadness, it's a beginning. You see, you have a lot of yellow cards. It's a very joyful, but something, maybe, yeah. What comes through now for you, pile number 2, is you don't enjoy the sacrifice that will happen. You will not enjoy it. You know, sometimes when we're supposed to do something is delayed gratification. So when we're doing something difficult, we have to delay gratification by maybe not doing or giving yourself what you really want in the moment, because you maybe want to take care of your health and take care of other parts. And it feels like this is going to be a boring journey, because everything that I enjoy is going to be gone. And that's not the truth. It's just a pattern of your subconscious that keeps telling you that, yeah, life is going to be, you're going to venture out in something new, and it's going to be not as pleasant as you wanted. It's not going to be emotionally fulfilling. And that's not true. That's not true. It's just from your subconscious. It's something hidden, and it's meant to be hidden like that, because again, it's when you open your heart, because your card is Lady Nada. So it's a heart awakening. When you're opening your heart, you will see everything clearly. And you are in this place of your heart not being completely open. So you're hesitant, and you are doing things in a certain way that you don't feel the satisfying part there, and it's difficult for you. And it's because, I feel like higher energies are smiling because they find all of you in pile number 2 quite cute, just because you're so into it and you want to figure it out. And it really isn't about figuring it out. It's about letting it happen, letting it bloom. Like opening your heart. It's not forcing it to be open. It's just like allowing. So you're more in the energy of being receptive, to allow yourself to open your heart, not to force it open, not to try to figure out which key is going to. You are already the key. You just need to relax into it. And it's like, it's this figuring out, wanting to figure out, but you can't figure it out because something is hidden, and it's hidden for a reason. Let's continue unpacking this. I'm also seeing someone very loyal, like a dog, because in both images I see the dog with the food. I mean, we have the wolf here, but the wolf is not as powerful as the dog is here, because there's loyalty. So I feel like in your energy there is a dog is very loyal and is very kind. It's a very kind spirit animal. And that's what comes through. I don't know if you have a dog, or you're connecting to a dog, or you're going to get a dog, but there is a dog here. Maybe that dog will bring you joy or open your heart for some of you. I don't know why dog is coming through for you guys. And then your other card comes for Pentacles. I mean, you're not content, but you're still sitting pretty. Look at these cards. It's like both arms are kind of like crossed. They're doing something here. They're crossed there, and they're holding the pentacle there. So emotionally, it's like I'm closed off. And then when it is financially, it's like I want to hold on to it with both of my hands. But I'm receiving or I'm giving. And that's great, except for this card comes in reverse. That means it's not that grounded. It's the same thing with your heart. Your heart chakra needs to open, pile number 2. And it's not happening here because we're not grounded. We're not content. We don't want to give. Why should we give? And it's the same thing with the heart. It can be many things that have happened to us that creates this division within ourselves, to where we feel like we don't want to give. And that creates an unbalance. And what you need to do here is give and receive in balance. And what happens here is that, again, you're not giving or receiving. Either you're giving away too much love, or you're not receiving. Either you're giving away someone a lot of gifts, or you're not receiving at all. It's too much polarity on the opposite, very far from one another. So the difference becomes very obvious, and it's not good whichever way it goes. And that's why you don't feel so content. And you see, I just wanted to shuffle the deck, and I shuffled the deck turned. So I wanted to see the cards. And I feel like this is exactly your energy. You want to see it. You want to see it right now. I understand, pile number 2, that you want to see. But Spirit doesn't want to give you that. There's something else that you need to understand. Let's pull out some more cards. For pile number 2, And we have a card jumping out, and it is again 10. You're halfway there to begin with, and we are upside down in the Wheel of Fortune. So we're connecting with the elements, and again, balance and receiving and giving in life, and understanding that some things might bum you out, and you have to be okay with that in life, because we're sometimes up and we're down. And I feel like for you, you feel it so much, because I can feel this. It's just emotionally tiring here, because I feel like your energy is, it's a lot and it's fun, and then it's so little, and it's this disruption that it creates. It's just, it's too big of a difference that it's not good either way it goes. That's why you need to be balanced, and it's all connecting back to your heart. It's all connecting to that the heart hasn't opened completely. It's on its way. There are cracks, and it's starting to, but it is still in the path of continuing for you guys in pile number 2. So it's accepting these energies, accepting these elements. And I see number 4 for you guys in pile number 2 very strongly. King of Pentacles. Look at that. And we have, this is very strange, we have 2 dogs now. We have 2 dogs, loyal, and we have 2 wolves. I mean, you don't want to fight with a wolf when the wolf wants something. And this wolf energy is like, I feel like you have a lot here, because you're a go-getter. That's your energy. You're a go-getter with the wolf energy. And you're really sitting pretty when it comes to finances, when it comes to, you've protected many things to be in the position that you are in. But your heart hasn't opened. So sometimes we gain other things, but we lack in other parts. And that's why it's so important that you're balanced, that you're very, very much so balanced in your energy. It's very important, pile number 2, because it's all about the heart and the connection and everything. And your card has a lot of, you have a lot of red color. So I feel like it's a lot of passion and ambition. And so I want to close out this reading for you, pile number 2, with the angel message from your higher self. What do you need to see, and what do you need to know? The goddess of beauty. You are a wonderful being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. You guys, pile number 2, it is really something from your subconscious that is causing your heart not to be open, because you don't really see the beauty that is within you. And I feel like it is just like these butterflies. It's so beautiful, and when you will bloom, you will see your beauty. Just like, butterflies can't see their wings. Sometimes we see ourselves less than what we are. And just like the butterfly can't see its wings. But everyone else that it is admiring this butterfly can see their beautiful wings. Like, oh my God, that's beautiful. Wow. But the butterfly can't see them. So you have to trust that what others see in you is actually what you are. You're so much more beautiful than you could ever imagine. But you have to see it yourself. You have to feel it without seeing it physically. Just like the butterfly. Can't see its wing, but trust its beauty, and that it will attract anything that it needs. Okay? It's very effortless, very flowing, and you guys are beautiful beyond any measures and amazing. And that needs to integrate with opening your heart and loving yourself first, pile number 2. So I hope that this message helps you to move forward in your year of 2026, and we're ending 2025 with this message. So thank you for being here, and I wish that everything that you want your 2026 to be becomes exactly that. Bye, pile number 2. Pile number 3, let's dive into your message. of the end of the year of 2025. What is it that you need to see, and what is it that you need to know from your higher self, from the higher beings and dimension? What is the message that comes through to you on this very moment? So we are going to start this reading by revealing the master energy, and then we are going to work around that master energy to see what messages needs to come through. And your master energy is the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Oh my goodness, that is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, this energy and the peacefulness of the dove and releasing the true essence of who you are is at play right now. You are finally at the end of this year opening up your third eye to really connect with your spirit. You are in a cosmic union. It's a divine union. It's a yogic feeling. I love this for you, pile number 3. Let's unpack your message. So what does the viewer need to know? Our first card we're pulling is the moon, something that's being hidden. And you might have connection with pile number 2 because they also got the card the moon. So that's quite interesting. You are connecting with the moon. You are connecting with the... You see, look at her forehead. She has like a moon, a moonlight. You see? The same thing in your third eye. You're connecting with the moon energy. You've been connecting with the moon energy. So you're clear in the sun, but you've been in the moon. So I feel like many of you have worked through shadow works. A lot of shadow work that has been clearing out for your pile number 3. And it's been this King of Pentacles. You've been working through patterns of this greediness, of wanting. That's what's in your subconscious. This might be stored from your childhood. This might be stored from your ancestor or family lineage, to always be hungry, always be greedy. So you make sure that you have what you need. But that's not where you are. You're releasing your spirit. You're not in the physical reality anymore. And this might be that you're lacking in financial things now, or that you're losing, but it doesn't mean anything negative, really. What it really means is that your spirit is being unleashed. You are creating other paths than just path of having accumulated wealth. And this greedy wealth energy is really not something that, even if you got it, this is what I feel for you in pile number 3, you're going to get it and you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be like, okay, was this the point? Because some of you will understand it before. Others of you, it's going to take a while, maybe for you even to gain all of that access to that wealth. And then afterwards be like, okay, so this was it. Well, I was better without it then. Because I didn't expect this, because this is a programming from your subconscious. This does not belong to you. So the feeling of this is what I need to get, and when I get that, I'm going to be safe, is not in your energy field. You are a spirit. You already know deep down in your core that you don't need anything financial, because you live as a kings and queens in different dimension. What is your physical dimension just to have? You'll be happy if you have less or more, even if you have just so it's enough for you to eat. That will be enough, because you're already rich in different dimensions. It's not just the physical reality that matters. And you're a multidimensional being, and understand this, pile number 3. So that's why you're working through these energies. And you've really gone through the dark night of the soul of letting go, this accumulation, or this eager energy, this greedy energy of wanting wealth. And again, look at this pile number 2, got this card too, exactly in reverse. You guys have a connection. Maybe you should check out that video too. But you got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You're holding on tightly to what you have. Because again, I feel like this is an energy that is coming through, and you're supposed to unleash your spirit. You're supposed to express fully, and this is limiting you. It is holding you back from what you can actually be. It is kind of an illusion, just like the moon card. It's creating illusion to keep you trapped, in the physical reality of, sometimes we're stuck in this reality of when we get to spiritual, especially in the spiritual awakening, when we go through this journey, we feel like the physical reality call us back. The program is calling us back. You need to work, you need to have money, you need to continue to doing this, to feed into that illusion. It calls you in. It takes tremendous courage to be inside but be able to step out. So it's like going in 3D and 5D and just shifting and going and working through these worlds, just like this balance. But this balance is thrown off because he's in reverse. So he's holding on too tightly, doesn't want to share, because again, it's this greedy thing that you probably don't even need it. Many of you probably already have accumulated wealth, but you're holding on to it as if something's going to take, when really it's just an illusion. You don't even need that much. You don't even need that at all. It's really limiting you to where you're going. You're going so much more deeper, so much more higher. So, I mean, you have the wings to fly from the dove, from your master energy. So why would you walk on the ground? Pentacles hold you to the ground. It's nice sometimes, but don't get stuck, because it's more freedom to fly. That's what you really want to do in your soul. Your soul wants to be unleashed. But again, authority, this energy, this from your subconscious, this from your, it really feels from your subconscious, something that's been programmed down to you all in pile number 3. And it's like authorities holding you down for some of you. And again, that is authority coming through your mind. It might manifest in your reality. But again, it stems from the mind. It's the mind, strong, manipulator. You got strong minds in pile number 3. And the strong mind is one of the most difficult things to unleash. But I've said this before on my channel, and I say this again. Those humans that are the biggest narcissists, the biggest intellectual people, have the biggest soul that can be unleashed if they unlock themselves. And it's so difficult because there's so much there. Sometimes it's the cosmic play. In order to hide, you have to hide yourself very well if you are a big soul. So you will hide yourself in unconscious vessel. And that's what happens. So when we see arrogant people, when we see that, we have to know and recognize that that is the greatest potential. And here is a lot of arrogance energy. It's a lot of energy of mind, a manipulative, strong mind, and authority. And it is beautiful. But when the spirit and the soul is kind of suffering there and it needs to be released, this is a reminder for you that the time is now. The time has arrived. And so don't focus on what's going to happen. Whether you get a message from authorities for some of you, or whether you get involved with someone from authorities, or that is in your energy to where you feel like, oh, sometimes I'm changing and people are treating me different. It's this authority energy. It's nothing strange. You're a multidimensional being and you understand the connection. And so that is completely normal. And you got the devil card. The devil card, again, it's like connecting to physical reality, connecting to physical touch, to all of our senses. And when we are in our senses, we get stuck because the spirit can't be unleashed. We're just eating and drinking and just bathing in the senses and touching and all of that, which can feel quite amazing. But when it's too much, then it just makes the soul, it dims the light of who you truly are. So let's continue. Bring out some, there's a lot of cards, a lot of things coming out for you, pile number 3. We have the Page of Wands. So there's a message coming in for you at the ending of this year. Very young and playful and loving energy. enthusiastic. I love this energy that comes in. I don't know. Maybe some of you have even young lovers. I mean, with the devil card. But again, you have to understand that expressing your gifts will be more nourishing right now. That is the message that wants to come through, pile number 3. And again, 8 of fire. Oh my goodness, we got this card. We got the 8 of fire. I think it was it in pile number 1? All of you piles have some connection. That's what I love about my channel here and the connection to me, that we all have something in common in connection. Here you are connected with pile number 1. Isn't that wonderful? And again, it's a fast moving energy here. It's being, you need to be soft like the panda. I said that to pile number 1 too. You got to be soft like the panda. And you have to soften out your mind. The mind has to be more soft and cushy. You know, it's like if you hit with a hammer, and that's what I feel like you got. Your energy has, you can hit with a hammer. Like you can break, and like you can break bones. That's how hard you can hit. Okay, that's kind of where your power is in your mind. But you need to be the feather. You need to hit with your feather, knowing that you will not harm anyone. You know, the mind that is a feather is the sweetest, most delightful mind you can meet, because it will be sharp, it will be intelligent, but it will never harm. It will be sweet when it touches you, you know? And that's the kind of energy that you can have. Again, I was saying feather, and then we have the dove, and then we have that's your main energy here. And so it is a fast moving energy that's going to happen here. It's going to be, maybe it's a fast romance for some of you. Something comes through that it's a fast romance for some of you that will happen at the end of this year or beginning. Just make sure that it's not, again, illusions or something that is keeping you off track to where you actually need to be, pile number 3. Let's see the closing of these messages for the closing of 2025 for pile number 3. What is the angel message? So we're ending with angel of manifestation. Your effort, determination, and perseverance has paid off. So you're about to manifest a lot of things. You've been manifesting. The second that you unleash your spirit, that you release these energies, that you unshackle yourself from the devil's chain, is when you are, and again, I see here Capricorn. I see Capricorn energy here in double, and Capricorn can work. I mean, if you've worked, you have accumulated a lot. Even if you have been robbed of it in your physical reality, you have worked that you've been recognized in the spiritual realm of your hard work. And every hard work pays off in the long run. And so unleashing your spirit here, your manifestation is going to be exactly where they need to be. All your hard work will pay off. Just be like a feather and not a hammer. Pile number 3, okay? Soft as a feather, and your manifestation will amplify for sure. So unleash your spirit, because the time is now. I hope that this message helps you, pile number 3. Have a wonderful ending of 2025 and an absolute amazing 2026 for the new year. I hope it becomes everything that you want it to be. So, as always, as I say in this channel, subscribe, of course, but have a wonderful day, and I'm sending love your way, everyone. Bye.